Hey, this is the Pineapple Incident. I'm Craig Thomas, one of the creators, and that's...
I'm Carter Bays, also one of the creators and executive producers. Great theme song by the Solids, this awesome band.
That band rocks.
That we're in.
From back in the days before I met your mother.
New York City.
A lot of our episodes start off with just stock footage of New York.
We sort of railed against the whole stock footage thing because that's kind of sitcom-y, but New York just looks so good.
It looks pretty at night. What are you going to do?
Joe Nieves as Carl, the bartender. There's a good story about how Joe became Carl the bartender. I don't know if we have time to tell it, but I'll just tell it really fast. He was actually supposed to be a cop in a previous scene, in a scene in the pilot that ended up getting cut, and he showed up on the set in his cop uniform. No one had told him that the scene was cut, and as a result, someone had to break the news to him right there, and it was so sad that we were like, all right, we'll make you the bartender. And what would have been a one-episode part ended up being a series regular, so there you go. We've missed half the show now from me telling that story.
I also like the idea that Joe just shows up in his own cop uniform. He doesn't wait for wardrobe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I showed up in my cop uniform.
So
that's
America,
not what happened.
If you want to be a star, just wear the uniform.
Another interesting point of reference is the jacket that Josh Radnor's wearing. I ended up getting a version of that jacket, and I wear it to this day.
There's only one reason
it's an interesting tidbit,
version or that actual jacket?
This actual jacket, something bad happens to it in the episode, but there was an extra one, and I got it, and I think it's kind of flattering on me.
That's pretty awesome.
You guys have fun.
That's also probably something you can get sued for. Probably shouldn't have said that.
I probably shouldn't have said that.
Because it's a good jacket, you don't want to have to give it back.
I get sued for the jacket back.
Why don't we just not talk about the show and just talk about our band? We're in the Solids, and I'm the singer. Craig plays drums, and we're really awesome. We do the theme song. We're gonna put out an album soon. Sorry.
Let's talk about the show.
Let's talk about the show.
Oh, look, we wrote this
That's
episode.
See that little hottie on the
Pam directed it.
Short, but has an ample bosom. I love it.
So the big debate of this episode becomes Ted thinking too much, and Barney wanting him to stop thinking. It's a very deep philosophical debate if you think about it. The curse of cognitive thinking, the curse of consciousness.
Exactly. It's are we men or are we animals? It's really at the root of all Western philosophy. Or something.
I think this commentary is going great.
I know. This idea for this episode, when we first pitched the show, we had like 5 ideas for 5 episodes or something like that. And this is one of the earliest ideas we had for an episode. This was sort of like what we wanted a template of what a How I Met Your Mother episode would be. And just playing around with time and chronology and all that fun stuff.
Ted, your problem is all you do is think. I'm teaching you how to do. Totally.
That's the kind of sophisticated humor we're particularly proud of.
It's
from
really
the show.
Yeah, it's that skating that delicate line, the lowbrow and the highbrow. You know, we're addressing philosophy and we're also addressing doo-doo.
It's like the universe was saying, hey, Barney,
we got it all.
This dude, he's pretty cool, but it's your job.
A lot of that kind of stuff is how the cast sort of just interacts in general, and we just sort of steal it. There's a lot of they would have done that doo-doo joke had we not written it for them, I think.
Yeah. The mural in the background over Barney's head is actually the bar in this is sort of based on a bar that we hung out in New York when Craig and I lived there working for David Letterman. And there was a big mural like that, a big WPA mural from the 30s. It was very beautiful, and so that's why that's there.
To plug that bar, that is McGee's on, is that 54th Street? 55th. 55th between
55th, Broadway and 8th.
Broadway and 8th. That was the Letterman bar, and that's
And now everyone's going to go there because we just plugged it.
Yeah.
Because like people hear this commentary, they're like, oh, I got to go there. That sounds awesome.
They'll have an enormous spike of our 5 family members who listen to this commentary.
Dude, Carter Bays went there? Oh, my God.
The Solids drink there?
Wow. Solids is a band that we're in. We do the theme song.
I really enjoyed, we just went by Neil's I love it. That was ad-libbed, and it makes me laugh every time for some reason.
Yeah. Oh, here comes the most fun 5 seconds of the show ever.
Yeah.
A few hazy memories.
This is when
I love it.
you go to the freak out tent and you see this.
This is
our trippiest moment on the show.
More spinning pineapples, more flames. This is all season 2. Just get ready, because red dragons and
That was great. See, the Red Dragon was actually added by the company that did that. I forget the company's name that did that cool piece.
A pineapple.
This was kind of funny too. There was a huge debate. Oh, who's that? there was a huge debate about whether to put the pineapple in bed with them or on just on the nightstand.
Yep.
And there was this enormous debate, like if it's in bed, does it seem like that was part of their sexual deal?
Like,
was
the pineapple involved?
Was the pineapple involved?
Yeah.
Not to offend any pineapple fetishists watching. It's perfectly healthy.
We got something for you too.
And normal to use the pineapple, but we ultimately decided to put it on the nightstand so it didn't seem like it was part of it.
But that shut down production for like 2 days while we were trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
I love Drunk Ted.
I love Drunk Ted. Little vampire reference. It didn't even occur to us until after we made it, but Alyson was, I guess, in some show about vampires, and the internet went crazy when they saw that.
I remember Alyson made the joke like she should just look at Carl during the debate of whether or not he's a vampire and go, "He's not. I can tell." Using her Buffy powers.
Buffy, of course. I was,
We're huge Buffy.
We're huge
dorks.
Buffy fans. What are you gonna do?
Let's just admit it.
Says every girl you've ever slept with.
Oh, I think that was me. Sorry.
Hello,
I just got the music in me. I can't stop it.
Hi, Ted.
Hello, Robin. It's Ted.
Hi, Ted. Sounds like you're having fun.
Robin, have I ever told you that I am vomiting?
I thought Josh did a very nice job here of acting drunk without acting too drunk. Which is a hard thing to do. The comedy drunk, the too drunk gets old, and I thought he did a nice job of handling that.
It's hard to pull off. He really hit it out of the park in this episode. I think this is one of his super best performances. Craig and I are huge fans of the movie Arthur. That's one of our one of the biggest inspirations to us as writers, and so we kind of had to do a guy acting drunk episode.
Bye, Ted.
I really like that moment where he just keeps looking at the phone when she takes it away. Like his reflexes are slowed down. Doesn't realize what happened.
Yeah, I remember Josh saying that like his I guess maybe he got this from an acting teacher or something, but just that the idea of like the trick to acting drunk is that when you're drunk, you're trying to pretend you're not drunk. So it's you don't act drunk, you act like a drunk person trying to act sober. And that's kind of, I guess, what he was going for.
I'm actually drunk right now, and I am trying not to act
well,
drunk.
you should be an actor, because I didn't see it. Can I say that we love this song? Are we allowed to talk about the songs?
I think that there's a music license issue where maybe we can't say exactly what song it is.
So I love this song, or I love the song that has replaced it. I love them all. I just love music.
Music's awesome, especially that band, The Solids.
No, wait, this has to be. This is going to be Voices by Cheap Trick.
Okay.
Wait, he's singing it. So,
It's
okay,
on
Voices
camera.
by Cheap Trick. Love this song. Yeah, what are you going to do? It was, the first, initially, I heard there's a John Bryan cover of it, which was beautiful. And I loved that version of it, and then found the Cheap Trick version. That was even just as good. How about that?
It's well put.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, we should have had that piece of score there. That would have added something.
Yeah. Did me humming that? Is that copyrighted?
I think we get.
Did somebody get a royalty for that?
I think you wrote that just now.
Did I write
I think
that?
you get paid for that.
Okay.
See, that's
I
what
just sang
happens.
it twice,
that's
too,
what
so.
happens to that jacket. That jacket
Yeah.
has been set on fire, and that's not the one I got. I got a nice intact one. I didn't wear it today because it's raining, and it's suede, but it is a nice jacket.
It was raining kind of bad last night.
It is. It's raining. It's raining.
Weather here.
I always wonder when I'm listening to these things where the people doing these commentaries are. We're in Santa Monica,
We're
California.
in Antarctica. We're
Far
100
underground.
feet below the surface of the earth.
Yeah, we're on 7th and Arizona in Santa Monica in
We
the
should
sound booth.
We really got to talk about this show, but I
Okay.
feel like the show just speaks for itself, doesn't it? Or maybe.
Oh, there's a Neil Patrick Harris line coming up.
How did you get in here anyway? We put Ted to bed around 1.
Oh, maybe it's in a few minutes, or maybe we just missed it. It was the line about it. Yeah, we missed it. It's the suit not wrinkling. That was Neil's line, which is very funny.
Night, Ted.
Love you too, buddy.
One thing I like about the show is how and this will sound really cheesy, but how they kind of take care of each other. How they're sort of parent figures to Ted sometimes. Marshall and Lily take him home, put him to bed. I like that a lot.
All right. Game face.
That was the Top Gun up high down low high five that they just did.
Thinking.
I believe Goose and Maverick do it during the volleyball game.
Let's ride. Bring it.
All the show is just Top Gun remade. basically.
There are several Top Gun references, actually.
Yeah.
I know you're just joking, but yeah. Ted's calling again.
There was a line here
Oh,
that was
Ted.
cut out that I really liked.
Calling Rob.
Ted, as your mentor.
No, I'm not gonna say what it is, because
Say what it is.
everyone at home just gonna cry because they'll wish that we had put it in.
Say what it is. We don't have any
It was-
deleted scenes
you
or
know,
anything.
if I don't say what it is, it's just people just think it's the funniest thing ever. People just use their imagination. Imagine the funniest joke you've ever heard. We cut that out. We're
Yeah.
that good.
Because sometimes you just don't need the funniest joke of all
America
time.
wasn't ready. Season 4, maybe they'll be ready.
You set me on fire.
Real Suede wouldn't have gone up so fast. You got robbed. This is a blend.
That's
All of this really happened to Craig and me.
You set
I set Craig on fire one time.
And who's the girl in my bed?
Yeah, we like this episode. This is one of our favorite episodes for sure because we like the idea, and we did this a couple of times, of every cast member is needed to tell an installment of this story.
Yeah.
We really like that. We like playing around with time, jumping back, getting up to a point where you think you're going to find out the big mystery, but turns out the story doesn't go that far, and we need to get a story from somebody
I
else.
hosed you down with the beverage gun. I brought you back here.
I better not have gotten burned.
Here's our memento moment. We literally told our composer,
I love that cue.
make it a
Ted, if lost
creepy
is
memento
gone.
moment.
Whose number is that?
I don't know. Dude, call
It's too bad you see the 555 there.
I'm gonna make some popcorn.
That is kind of a shame. But
We really like this act break because it's a real-time act break. It's like, hey, America, go make yourself some popcorn.
And then now he comes back and
now,
says,
now you have your popcorn.
Yep. You watching the DVD at home, you should, pause it and go make popcorn when that happens.
That should have. We really missed some product placement there.
Some shows have drinking games. We have like a make popcorn game.
Ted.
It's Carl from the bar.
That was also originally a longer exchange where where Ted pretends he knows who he's talking to, and it went on, and it was a good cut. Unlike cutting the funniest joke of all time, that was a good
He's
cut.
yours. His name is Windjammer.
I
like
had a
that
horse
joke.
named Windjammer when I was growing up. That's where that came from. When I say had, I meant really wanted.
Oh yeah, interesting tidbit. Carter was English aristocracy in his youth.
On
Lived
the
in the
fields
countryside.
of the battles of World War I were fought on the fields of Eton.
Is over. Vomit free since 05 doesn't sound good. Sorry, Carl, go on.
There's a lot of vomiting on this show.
There's a lot of vomiting and a lot of peeing.
In this series, peeing and vomiting. And philosophy.
Beautiful.
Those are the three main things in the
Are you
show.
a vampire?
We talk about vampires a lot in this
Get
episode.
some sleep, Ted.
Right now.
Penguins. There's a lot of penguins on this show. Penguins keep coming back for whatever reason.
Wow.
There's
Motifs and stuff.
We got some.
That I believe was a Radnor improv too. I think it actually tickled him.
Thanks, Carl.
He's so ticklish.
Can't just be friends.
Wait,
We're
what?
attracted to each other. We both
Said
know
too
it.
much.
Excuse me?
Me and Robin. I have to make one more.
This is the show right here. This is what the whole season 1. I think it's all about. I think this episode sums it up because it's all about
Hey, it's me again.
it's a man who's a doer and he's a thinker and he's all about free will and it's all about the free will versus destiny. The old can you make it happen or does it just happen? And Ted's a guy who tries to make it happen, tries to plan and think things through, and
Great. Thanks, Carl.
it only works when he doesn't when he lets go and lets the universe take care of it.
Robin in there.
Did you guys...
And some potty humor.
That always makes me laugh.
Oh, you've got to give me this one. Those 5 shots got you farther with Robin than your brain ever did.
Barney, one thing that's interesting about Barney is he seems like he's the character who's just always wrong, and he's always saying the wrong thing, and oh, Barney. But a lot of what he says is kind of right.
Oh, yeah,
a
he's
lot
always-
of his advice ends up often getting Ted the girl. The whole series wouldn't have happened had Barney not gone up in the pilot and done Have You Met Ted to Robin. The whole show kicks off because of something Barney did.
Yeah.
There's a lot more validity to Barney's
He's always
actions
right.
and words than you might think.
You and Robin went down this road before. You got dinged up really bad.
You know who might have something to say about Ted's future with Robin?
There's a piano in the background there.
Go wake her up.
Wake
We
her up
put
and
that on
say
set because it's fun to have a piano on the set. I don't know why I'm saying that. There's not really much to talk about.
That's a fascinating story.
Yeah, so
Pianos are fun.
no, we have like little song breaks in between. Jason is an exquisite piano player and songwriter
Hello?
Ted, it's Robin.
He's almost as good as the Solids. Not quite.
who should be having an album come out pretty soon.
Are you sure?
That wasn't Robin.
Very interesting. Go make some more popcorn.
Hey, Robin. How are you?
Ted, I think you and I should have a talk about those phone
Who's that
calls
guy?
last
That
week.
cab driver.
If I swing by?
I'm just saying. Who's that guy?
Yeah, what's he doing?
what's that guy's story?
What's his story?
Let's spend the
Let's
rest
see
of
his TV show.
season 3 is going to be all about
This
that
is
guy.
killing me. We have to find out who that girl is.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And the hearts of every young man between the ages of 25 and 35 go pitter-patter.
then Trudy
Because look who it
filled the
is.
we were pretty thrilled to get Danica McKellar to do this, as we were both very much in love with her for several years in the late 80s.
Yeah.
And she's really
And
nice.
still are, kind of.
Yeah, she's great. She's really nice, and I don't know how well known this is, but she is something of a math genius. There's a theorem that's named after her and somebody else. They created some really intense math theorem that I can't even describe what it is or what it does, but it's really smart.
It's like some mathematical junk.
I think she created a way to travel through time. I'm not positive about that.
Yeah.
I think she invented a time machine. That was a very good fall, I thought.
Yeah,
He
Josh.
looks like he actually hurt him. He's good at
He's got some good
stuff.
physical stuff, yeah.
What am I doing in the ladies' room?
I like
went
this
to the
scene.
ladies' room.
We're such fans of like things that you don't understand the first time around, and then you see what happened previously to explain it.
And the streak continues.
Like the whole. Oh well, it's coming up actually. I'll shut up so you can all watch. Oh wait, no, this is the commentary channel. Well, we don't have to be quiet. We're supposed to be talking right now, right?
I think so.
People can turn this off and watch.
People probably have turned this off a while ago.
Yeah.
I'm making a complete idiot of myself.
Do it.
I don't know.
I like how he seems so angry at her there. He's giving her the advice to just do it, but he looks like pissed at her that she's even thinking about not doing it, not being a drunk idiot.
You're funny.
That's his rap.
Can I call you something?
That's how Ted gets it done.
Just get him drunk. Here's a little reverse callback. Can you call this a reverse
Yeah.
callback?
The orchestra.
We saw the other half of it first, the second
Yeah,
half, and now we're seeing
exactly.
the first half. That's a reverse callback.
Love that stuff.
That's the patented Bayes Thomas reverse callback.
There it is. TM.
Ding.
We were initially going to call this episode The Empty Orchestra, just because
I gotta make one more.
it's such a hauntingly beautiful term.
Hello?
But
Hey, it's me again.
pineapples tested better, so.
Look, who are we kidding?
Pineapples test huge.
People
One of
see
the characters.
pineapple in the title, they have to watch.
Half of us anyway, and we only get one life.
So I came over here.
Best line of the
And now
episode
I'm really
right now.
In 3, 2, 1.
Damn it, Trudy, what about the pineapple?
Sorry.
Ah, he's a genius.
He is a genius. Jason
They're all
Segel, ladies
geniuses.
and gentlemen. We have a good cast.
5 geniuses.
This show, they're great. They clicked in a way that makes us very, very pleased. It makes us look better
Makes us
than
not
we
have
are.
to work too hard.
You're married, yeah.
I like how he did the damn it Trudy thing and then right into the sorry, right away to the scene. He knows he exploded as he exploded, and he's really funny.
What's great is that, like, you write for 5 characters and 5 such strong actors. You want to give them all drives. You want to give them all, like, that's the key to, like, you have to give them, each of them has to want something in the episode. And it's fun just making, Marshall just wants to know what's the deal with the pineapple.
Get a snack.
And that's all, that's it.
That's his whole drive of
And he
this
wants some
entire
popcorn.
story.
Like, those 2 things.
And in the pilot, giving characters really simple drives sometimes is fun, because in the pilot, Barney's whole drive is just he wants Ted to put a suit on.
Yeah.
That's his whole drive of the whole episode, and somehow it works.
Robin!
Oh, I like this joke a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna make this sound so you come hang out.
I thought Josh did a nice job with the sound.
That goes on for 3.5 minutes.
He made that sound for 3.5 minutes.
That's gotta be some kind of
That's like
record.
David Blaine is going to do that next.
I can't do this.
That's a feat of,
We agreed to be friends, and now you're making it all confusing.
No, I'm not. Look, I just turned off my brain for the night. Nothing's changed. You've moved on. I've moved on.
Really?
we're just watching now at this point. We're not even
We are.
talking.
Yes.
These when these
You
2
don't
actors are on
believe me?
screen, all you can do is just watch. They're just so
okay.
great together.
Trudy, come on out.
He's trying to turn it around on her.
Wait, you were with someone last night?
Yeah, Trudy.
Ooh.
She's cool. Trudy, come
What's
on out.
this?
Yeah, seriously, it's okay.
Chris Miller, one of the writers on the show, his wife Robin Mergio, made that pillow. She sells them.
That
blue
is. That's
pillow.
a Merge Designs. MergeDesigns.com. I don't know if I'm allowed to actually plug things, but she has really good stuff.
Hi, Trudy. I'm Robin.
Again, I love this song. I don't know if I can say what it is. Maybe I just love the.
I'm not making this up.
Yeah, I don't know. I love it.
This may
Love it
be a
all.
callback to an earlier song or not. We're breaking every rule. We shouldn't be talking about it.
Why'd you hide it from me?
Wow, you're good.
There is something very compelling about them on screen. These two.
You did.
We got lucky.
Last night.
Yeah.
Even though she's not the mom, you're interested to see what's going to happen between them.
We had a long
At least
night.
I am. I hope other people are.
And don't feel bad. I've woken up with worse.
Are we gonna say what it looks like when we have that overhead shot of Josh?
we shouldn't even touch that. We shouldn't go near that.
I think we gotta say it.
Should we cut this out?
Because I think we need to say it. Okay, in this shot,
Okay.
when the camera widens out to show the pineapple, Josh's left hand unfortunately goes down, and you just wonder what's
And he looks
he doing
longingly
there.
at the pineapple that he then feeds to his friends.
We were trying to avoid making it seem like he was gonna do anything with the pineapple,
And that's the
then
show.
at the end of the show, he seems to reach down anyway.
And on that lovely note, yeah, that was a fun one. That was a fun episode. Look at all these names. Every one of these people, they're great.
Oh, the
Oh,
Solids! My God,
That's
how
a
did
great
we-
band.
this is pitiful.
I don't know what to say.
We're the only fans of our own band.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we're not actors.